What is up everyone, it is Sacred Saiyan here, welcoming you back to another video. Today, we're going to be doing the 7th episode of What If Goku and Turles Were Twins. If you end up liking today's video, then please consider subscribing. It is free, and you can always unsubscribe later. Also, if you want to join my Discord server, then there is a link to that in the description of the video. You can talk to me and my community, grind for roles, hang out, and if you put your art in the art text channel, and 10 people react to it with a star, it'll get featured at the end of a video. Also, if you want to support me and the channel, then you can become a channel member. There is a link in the description of the video to become one. There are multiple tiers, and each of them give you more and more perks. If you want to see another parts of this series, then get this video to 500 likes. And with all of that out of the way, let's get into the 7th episode of What If Goku and Turles Were Twins. In the last video, we covered the events of the Buu Saga, so we now head into Battle of Gods. Turles over this time has gotten engaged with Android 18, and other than that, the only major difference is that Goku is revived by Whis in order to perform the Super Saiyan God ritual, and it doesn't really matter if either Turles, Goku or Gohan become the Super Saiyan God, since the result will be the same, with Beerus defeating them and being pleased with this fight. Resurrection F can't happen, since Frieza died in Hell, meaning he can't be revived by the Dragon Balls. Even if King Cold finally locates Earth, and after training he attacks, Turles, Goku or Vegeta would be able to defeat him. So we now head into the Tournament of Destroyers. The team consisting of Turles, Goku, Vegeta, Gohan and Piccolo. Gohan was able to reschedule his meeting, and Monaka isn't needed to motivate the Saiyans, so they all motivate each other. The tournament remains the same up until everyone faces off against Hit, meaning he doesn't get taken out as quickly. And he does realise what Hit is doing. Gohan is up after Vegeta, and he powers up into Super Saiyan 2. Gohan obviously doesn't stand a chance against Hit, and Gohan knows this. This is why, while Gohan fights Hit, he studies Hit's movements, and figures out how Hit's time skip works. Hit then knocking Gohan out, and Gohan realises he needs to get stronger. He does still train, but he needs to find a way to get stronger than he is now. The Elder Kai paying attention to this, and we now head to Goku's fight with Hit. Goku being much stronger than himself in canon, meaning Hit has a lot harder time trying to face Goku. But since Goku is stronger, this just means Hit can progress his time skip further, eventually to the point where Goku still uses a Kaioken on top of Super Saiyan Blue. Goku is able to defeat Hit here, but instead, he decides to forfeit. For one, he knows Hit can't go all out with the rules in place, and for two, Turles hasn't got to fight yet, and he wants to give his brother a chance. Turles thanks Goku, stepping into the ring as Hit stares him down. Turles begins to stretch, and Hit asks if he's going to go into that blue head form. Turles smirking as he says not quite. Hit is confused as Turles begins to power up, being engulfed by a purple and red aura, transforming into what he likes to call Super Saiyan Rose. That's right, Turles has unlocked Super Saiyan Rose. You see, back in the last part, where the Elder Kai made Turles' godly ki more potent, it wasn't to the point where regular Super Saiyan would become Super Saiyan Rose, but it did affect the god ki Turles got from his training under Whis, making the god ki more pure, more divine, which in turn made it so instead of getting Super Saiyan Blue, Turles got Super Saiyan Rose. So you may now ask, how strong is Super Saiyan Rose? Well, to power scale it, Goku in his fight with Hit needed Blue Kaioken times 10 in order to match him. Then, post Goku Black arc, where Goku in Super Saiyan Blue could somewhat match Goku Black, Goku was able to beat Hit without using Kaioken. This means Goku got 10 times stronger at a minimum, and since Goku Black was still stronger than Goku, the multiplier for Rose could be even more than 10 times of Super Saiyan Blue. However, we're just going to make it equivalent to Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken times 10 for now. And since Turles is also a bit stronger in base, this means Turles is stronger than this Goku. And since Super Saiyan Rose doesn't have the same strain as Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken, this puts the fight even more in Turles' favour. So Turles and Hit have their battle, Turles knowing exactly how to counter Hit's time skip, and he has the speed and power to do so. Hit appears behind Turles, trying to knee the Saiyan in the back, however Turles quickly turns around, blocking the knee with one arm and punching Hit square in the jaw with the other. Hit then appears above Turles, trying to land a kick on Turles' head, but Turles then appears next to Hit, punching Hit in the gut and then slamming him into the ground. Hit then rushes towards Turles, finally landing a blow on Turles' chest, but Turles just looks up at Hit, smirking as he then kicks Hit away. Turles then wipes some blood from his mouth, and he rushes at Hit, the battle continuing until eventually Turles ends their fight with a full power Kamehameha, winning the tournament, and Universe 7 now gets to make a wish with the Super Dragon Balls. Zeno then arriving and becoming friends with Goku like normal, and now Beerus wants to wish for an Earth to be made in Universe 6. However, Turles says that isn't happening. There's something they have to at least try. Turles says to wish for his father Bardock and brother Raditz to be revived and transported to Earth, as he tells Whis to wish in the Divine Tongue, and Whis makes a wish. Turles and Goku being surprised as Whis says their wish was granted, but Beerus tells the two Saiyans that they do not comprehend the power of the Super Dragon Balls. They have no limits. We now head to the Goku Black arc. Yes, it is still the Goku Black arc, not Turles Black. When Zamasu watched both the battles between Goku in here and Turles in here, Zamasu realised a distinct difference between the two Saiyans' God Ki. Turles' God Ki seemed more divine, more like an actual god. This leading a misinformed Zamasu to believe that Turles might actually be a god of some kind, or at least a god in training. So he decides to still steal Goku's body, and the Goku Black arc starts off the same, and only really changes when the group of Goku, Vegeta, Trunks, and Turles head to the future. Bardock and Raditz are simply too weak to join, and Gohan is busy doing something else. It was a bit of a tight fit in the time machine for the four Saiyans, but they managed. Vegeta will still have his fight with Goku Black, and that ends the same way, but now, Turles steps in. Goku Black cracks his neck, saying finally, he'll be able to test this form's power against its creator. Turles transforming into Super Saiyan Rose, and saying he is flattered that he has a fan, but he is the only one allowed to use this form. Goku Black smirks, saying Turles is right about one thing. Only one person is allowed to use such a divine form, but that person won't be Turles. It will be himself. Turles says they will see about that, as he rushes at Goku Black, and their battle begins. The two Super Saiyan Rose uses clashing fists and trading blows. However, he notices Goku Black is growing in power. This is when Zamasu shows up, attempting to kill Goku Black. However, Goku and Trunks jump Zamasu, and they hold him back, Zamasu being pretty weak. However, after Zamasu somehow surviving multiple powerful attacks, Zamasu reveals he's immortal, which could cause some problems. Vegeta has finally gotten back up and regained some energy, going into Super Saiyan Blue, and now fighting Goku Black alongside Turles, this allowing them to keep their advantage over Goku Black, and without Zamasu healing him, Goku Black is getting badly injured. Zamasu, while getting destroyed repeatedly, notices this, and he knows he won't be able to go and heal Goku Black, so he decides to use their trump card, forcefully starting his fusion with Goku Black, and the two merge, becoming fused Zamasu. All the Saiyans then try to fight the fusion, and at first, they aren't doing so bad, but merged Zamasu then strikes himself with his own attack, and he gets significantly stronger. This leads to Turles using a trump card of his own. Much like Goku with Super Saiyan Blue in the manga, Turles has perfected Super Saiyan Rose. Turles powers up into perfected Super Saiyan Rose, and he begins to fight fused Zamasu one-on-one, actually being able to combat the fusion pretty evenly. Turles then looks back as he sees Goku teaching Vegeta the fusion dance. Turles buys him some time, and out of sheer luck, Goku and Vegeta are able to fuse into Gogeta first try, and after transforming into Super Saiyan Blue, they join the battle against fused Zamasu, and with Turles and Gogeta working together, they are easily beating fused Zamasu. Gogeta then using Soul Punisher to end the battle once and for all. The Soul Punisher move also preventing Infinite Zamasu from happening, meaning the future timeline gets to survive and not be erased by future Zeno. Future Trunks thanks his father, Turles and Goku for the help. At last, his timeline can finally live in peace and rebuild. Turles tells Trunks it was no problem, and the three Saiyans then return to their timeline, and unknowingly, nearing an upcoming tournament. However, we are going to leave off here. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, then make sure to like, comment, and please do subscribe. It is quick and easy to do. Also, I want to give a huge thank you to Can't Find Any Name, Froderick Frankenstein, and Yeti Myth for becoming channel members. If you want to be shouted out at the end of a video and get other perks like the channel members here, then there is a link in the description down below to become a channel member. It greatly supports me and it helps me immensely. With all of that out of the way, hope to see you all in the next episode of What If Goku and Turles Were Twins?